Yo, what's going on, everybody? Heavy J, the Contemporary Comrades here with you. Um, Before I get into what I'm actually making this video about, I wanted to let you all know that we do have an IG now. We are on Instagram. Check us out at Contemporary Comrades Podcast. We'll be posting, short clips of the videos we make here. We'll be doing a little bit of, this, a little bit of that, maybe some funny stuff, definitely some informational stuff. But again, check us out on Instagram at Contemporary Comrades Podcast. Um, So I'm making this video. You see the title. I'm making this video basically to sort of corroborate what was said in a video that I posted about a week ago. A former Facebook executive, Chamath Palihapitiya, is that I think is how you pronounce his name? Um, he made a statement that about 150 people rule the world, and that politicians are puppets, right? So those are very controversial things said. We make those same statements here on this cast, and it is not without research, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a little bit from this book called Propaganda by Edward Bernays. You can see it right here. Edward Bernays, Propaganda. This book was written in 1928. I got this copy in college, probably like 2012 or so, 2013. Um, and just a little bit about Edward Bernays. He's touted as a father of propaganda. He was born in 1899, so that he was in the propaganda business, no pun intended. Around the time of the Great Depression, he was involved with some bank dealings and a lot of stuff. And this guy, his formula, if you will, is still widely used today. It's legal today. President Obama legalized propaganda in an NDAA that he passed. So these tactics have been in play for a very long time and are continuing to be in play for a very long time. So what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen. I just want to read the first three paragraphs of the first chapter, and I think that will get my point across, and I think Chamath's point across, which is that we're under control. Frankly, we're under control, and you'll see it here. All right, so as you can see, propaganda, Edward Bernays. Also, before I forget, link to this PDF version of the book in the description below. So if y'all wanna get it and read the whole thing for yourself, because let me tell you, it's a great read. Um, Not even in any sort of like negative way. It really is a great informative read. Um, about how you can see there 1928. But again, it's a great read about how our society is. Basically, I was saying it's a great read about how our society was formed. So I'm going to read first three paragraphs, chapter one, and that should definitely be able to get my point across here. So, the conscious and intelligent manipulation of organized habits and opinions of the masses is an important element in democratic society. Those who manipulate this unseen mechanism of society constitute uh, an invisible government, which is the true ruling power of our country. We are governed. Our minds are molded. Our tastes formed. Our ideas suggested, largely by men we have never heard of. This is a logical result of the way in which our democratic society is organized. Vast numbers of human beings must cooperate. Sorry, my page is refreshing here. Vast numbers of human beings must cooperate in this manner if they are to live together as a smoothly functioning society. Our invisible governors are, in many cases, unaware of the identity of their fellow members in the inner cabinet. I'm going to read that again. Our invisible governors are, in many cases, unaware of the identity of their fellow members in the inner cabinet. I want you to think about that. They govern us by their qualities of natural leadership, their ability to support needed ideas, and by their key position in the social structure. Whatever attitude one chooses to take towards this condition, it remains effect in almost every act of our daily lives, whether in the sphere of politics or business, in our social conduct or our ethical thinking. We are dominated by the relatively small number of persons, a trifling fraction of our 120 million in this day and age, people, basically, is what he's saying, who understand the mental processes and social patterns of the masses. It is they who pull the wires which control the public mind, who harness old social forces and contrive new ways to bind and guide the world. Now, that's all I'm going to read. Uh, now, if that doesn't get your creative, not creative juices, but if that doesn't get your fucking spidey sense tingling, I don't know what will. And again, I could read more, but I think you all get the point. I think you all get Chamath's point. Go ahead and do yourself a favor and read this PDF, because I'm telling you, there. If you're wondering why things are the way they are now, read this book and it will give you a great insight. And let me just remind you, it was written almost 100 years ago. With that being said, man, it's Heavy J. I'm signing out. Make sure y'all check this PDF out. Link is in the description. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on IG at Contemporary Comrades Podcast. Like the video, share the video, all that good stuff, man. And appreciate you guys watching. It's Heavy J, and I'm out. Deuces.